Y'all with me on this? It's your boy Z-Dog MD. We're live out of Z Studios. We're testing some new equipment. We got my brother Tom Heineber over here.
Sup, Z people?
Yeah, is that who they are?
A lot of people are like, Tom, listen, you look so skinny. How'd you do it? I'll tell you the truth. It was so easy, people. All I had to do, I'm on this new diet where you just eat banana rinds, and that was the only thing I've done so far. There's absolutely no nutritional value in them, but you get skinny AF. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, but there are piles of feces in every corner of our studio where Tom couldn't control his bowels.
Yeah.
Something about the banana rind fiber content.
And people have been slipping on hella banana rinds. It's so wacky up in here.
Yeah, it's like
right.
every day it's like physical comedy.
It's like duck soup.
We're like... Let's go in here. There's better light. All right, here it is. Oh, there's no top to this thing, Tom Heineber.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah, maybe. Now it's just weird now. Now it's just weird. Now it's uncomfortable. Hey, Sherry.
There's no top to this thing, just like there's no afterlife. We die, it just all goes black, you know.
Nader AL says love from respiratory therapy.
What's up? Dude, so I learned a thing about the RTs that maybe you can tell me about.
Let's sit and discuss this. Because Logan's working on t-shirts for us.
This is supposed to be a thing. I've heard that RTs are really mean to other RTs.
I've heard this as well.
Like, they talk a lot of shit behind the other RTs' back. Maybe that's not true. I'm only hearing this out of one hospital or two hospitals.
It's totally true. Everybody knows it's true. Everybody knows it's true. It's as true as the fact that I smoke rechargeable batteries. Oh, man, so much cadmium.
Yeah. That's in batteries, people. It's an element.
Let's see. Finally get to watch a live video, says Braxton Giddens. Like Tony Braxton's sister.
That's
Braxton Giddens.
Braxton.
Unsmoke my battery. Say you'll die of cadmium poisoning again. Well, it says no mercury at least.
Yo, we're going to do this as like ask questions. Yep. Anything you want to ask Z. If you ever want to know like when Z lost his hair, like why he doesn't have hair, like if his head ever gets cold, like why he looks like Jean-Luc Picard.
None of this was pre-approved.
Now's an appropriate time to ask those kinds of questions.
I would never answer any of those except unless, oh dude, I'm going to be fat forever. I'm allergic to bananas. Acris 111.
You know what? You can do the same thing with air. You can just eat air and you get really gassy. You get gassy.
Yep.
But
hey, it's worth a Dutch oven with the wife if you're going to lose 20 pounds.
No, let's talk about diet a little bit. Because, okay, so like...
but I was going to say, you want me to answer your question?
Yeah, I do.
Donate some money through the Super Chat function. So the little thing Super Chat, and you can donate money to support the show.
That's right.
But, okay, that being said, then you're guaranteed you're going to get your question answered. Otherwise, it's a roll of the dice.
So here's my thing, what I finally figured out, like diet. I've been here's the thing. I haven't been applying any thought or discipline to my diet at all for basically the entire year. Like I'm just like, I see a drive-thru and I'm like, damn, I'm about to go get myself a McFlurry because that sounds delicious. And that's about the amount of thought I've put into dieting or like controlling my weight. And then I'm like, all right, listen, Tom, you're 28 now, all right? You're an adult. Your body can only grow wider. You can't grow any taller. You're at your max height. So it's like, no matter what garbage I put in my system, it's just going to make me fat. So I have to be conscious. And like, I guess being an adult means I have to eat a lot less than I did up to this point in my life. And that's a hard pill to swallow for me. Because I love food.
I continue to love food at age much older than you.
Yes.
And realized that I was growing wide in my 30s to the degree where I was like, at this point, my wife is commenting on how fat I am. And that's usually a sign.
And you're like, you signed a contract to love me.
I told you there was a prenup.
And find me sexually attractive.
You will never talk about my man gut. Okay, especially publicly. I don't like the prospect of taking both USMLE and Comlex. Not a question, just a med student bitching, Carlos Hernandez. I don't even know what Comlex is. We did USMLE. Comlex sounds like something for bitches. I wouldn't do it.
Don't know.
I wouldn't do it. Can we curse on this thing?
I mean,
it's YouTube,
yeah,
right?
We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, fuck yeah. I'm bypassed. I can shrink somehow. Michael Fretch. That's true. Maybe we'll just get all gastric banding or bypass. Speaking of which, let's look at...
This is trim, healthy mama hair. Lost 22 pounds so far, eating home-cooked meals. That's dope.
Good
That's
for
how you got to do it. Yeah, you know what?
But she's celiac, so she's gluten-free. So.
Restaurants are like the destroyer of every diet.
Everything.
Yeah.
And that's the nice thing about being gluten intolerant, truly gluten intolerant, like celiac. Can't go to a lot of restaurants because they're assholes about gluten.
See, I'm carb intolerant.
Yeah,
I really am.
I get fat the minute I look at
It's like,
carbs.
how come when I strip out carbs, I'm skinny? Like, that's all that it takes for me.
I have opinions on this that vegans disagree with.
The problem is, though, carbs are delicious.
They're delicious. Comlex is for DOs. Says Aikile Poke. Yeah, that's what it is. That's why I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah.
Michael lost 66 kilos. What's that in pounds? It's a shit ton, Michael.
It's 4 stone.
It's a 4 stone.
4 stone.
And 7 years ago. Let's see what Logan's up to, because he might need some advice here. Because otherwise. How do you spell yacht? Y-A-C-H-T. Why do we know that? Because me and Tom have white privilege, even though I'm not white.
I've been, listen, sometimes I'll find myself on Google looking at yachts, and I'm like, this yacht doesn't even have enough room for all my friends and family. And then I realize I don't have $45 million. But I wish I did. But I wish I did, people.
I know it because of the game Yahtzee, which is actually spelled differently. Here, hold on. I must flip this around for Logie. Okay, Logie, show us what you're up to here. What is this? You're making us shirts?
I'm making a shirt.
Oh, this is going to be good. I Narcaned your honor student. No copyright problems there. This is perfect.
Show them the full Photoshop of it.
Would you guys buy, Z-Pack, would you buy a shirt that looked like this?
Yes.
Can you make it bigger?
Put it back. Put it back.
No.
Put the Photoshop
Put the
back.
Photoshop back. And it says, "You're welcome, hydrochlorothiazide." I don't know about y'all, but I would buy it.
We should make HCL something different. Like it should
Right,
be like,
like,
you're welcome FML, like F my life.
FML.
You're welcome LOL.
LOL. That's not bad. People, I doubt anyone will get it, including
You're welcome
me.
OMG.
Michael Stone, he was a measurement of weight himself. Z-Dog and crew, I'm happy for all of you. I watched the interview with Dr. Pete Puyos last night. Inspiration through the roof. Dude, Pete is amazing.
Yeah.
Here, let's put this over here. Pete is truly a legendary. God damn it, that won't work, will it? No.
It kind of works.
Stupid.
That should stay.
Let's just do this.
Here, I can do this.
We're gonna upshoot it. Oh yeah, I see what we're doing.
What's up?
Oh, check it out, dude.
Stay
on target. I can't hold it. Stay on target. I can't hold it. Wedge, you can't do it good back there. Get out of there.
By the way, check out the guys at Shinesty sent us these for Z. You gotta put these on. These are amazing.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm Z. And I'll fight a bunch of shitty wars to give that right to Z. And I'll proudly stand up next to you and take free shit from Shinesty. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love these glasses. And also these boxers. Look at that.
You look like you won every bingo night in those glasses. Like, just every bingo night in existence.
And who's to say I didn't? Who's to say I didn't?
Let's see. Lane Star says lost weight on low carb diet and dropped total cholesterol by 100 points. Just saying. I'm telling you, the low carb thing is the thing, because like, especially if you're white European heritage like I am, we just need carbs to survive the harsh winters. So we just got all fat during the winter, and it's not cool because I'm now living on the West Coast. I'm trying to stay skinny. You know what I mean? And people judge me. It's not dope.
Hey yo, if you had a Turntable Health hoodie. Exclusive. Hey, wait, that's a paying customer.
Philip, what's up?
Got $10.
That's
Been
right.
a while since I've seen the Triad live. That interview with Dr. Pete was amazing. Also, we need Z-Pack scrubs from Shinesty. I'm going to hit them up.
We need to
because
get
that
them
would be-
on that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Let's create our own Shinesty for scrubs.
We'll call it Dynasty.
It's so much better.
We'll call it Travesty.
Except we don't know how to
We don't know how to make scrubs.
manufacture and
I tried
fulfill
this.
and,
I tried making scrubs. It was a disaster. And they all have the Z-Dog logo right on the crotch hole.
That's right.
Which was awkward. Because I'm like, my Z-Dog is up here, okay? So kind of, you know what I mean? Just look it up.
What do you think? What do you think about Dr. Pete? You want to give some more thoughts on Dr. Pete? Because he was great.
So Pete Poulos is a longtime friend, worked with my wife. He gastroenterology fellow until he had his accident on his bike. I forget what level of paraplegic he was. But somehow managed against all the odds to come back to a level of accomplishment and happiness and family and dog and all that. Many people would have given up. I would have asked the doctor to euthanize me.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm a pussy.
Oh, yeah.
And instead, Pete, now he's like professor at Stanford radiology, just does everything that you would think somebody would do who hadn't had a horrific bike accident. That was totally random.
Yeah.
It wasn't his fault. Like, apparently there was some step out of place or something, and something was going on. So definitely check that out. I forget.
It's dangerous to bicycle in the
period
in the Bay Area. Though,
yeah, well, that's
especially
that's for sure. That's for sure.
Ooh.
Hey, Science Studio gave us $10. Thank you, Science Studio. Logan,
are you guys going to CES this year? Well, Humphreys and I will be in town filming at CES in January.
Well, then if you're going to be there, we're going to have to barge in.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to be there because it's boring there. Okay, I've been several times. It's you know what? It's not true. It's not true. You got to go like every 3 years because then there's new dope shit. Now it's just all smart refrigerators. Like if you go this year, it's just gonna all be smart refrigerators. It's like this refrigerator, it'll order milk for you, and it's like I don't need any more of that in my life, you know. But I will tell you this, Science Studio, if you want to come to our studio while you're in town, which is up the road several miles from CES, then you hit us up and we will invite you in because we love you.
Shinesty, not a porn site. And then on the bottom it says, the question is sex. The answer is yes.
Shinesty's got cool stuff.
Yeah, no doubt. Will Vader ever find a cure for end-stage fibromyalgia? Who said that? Who's it?
That was
Crunchy Taco.
Crunchy Taco.
Well, Crunchy Taco, I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot taco because I don't want to get enchilada'd by the fibro community. But I will say this, end-stage fibro is a tragedy.
Yeah.
Because it's also, it's not really a thing. Fibromyalgia is.
Address this one real quick.
Yeah, which one?
I don't know what you think Michael says, but since I'm bypassing and have a healthy metabolism, I think low-carb, fat, eggplant, etc. diet is worthless. You need a calorie deficit to lose weight. So this is like a common refrain. And I'll tell you, anecdotally, for me, I have been eating whatever the fuck I feel like. I just have cut out carbs and sugars, and I'm losing weight.
Yeah. So, Michael, I can't speak to the bypassed community, but I can say this. A calorie is a calorie is a calorie is something that I believe has now definitively been disproven. A calorie from pure refined sugar is very different than a calorie from, say, fat or protein. And the reason is the pure refined sugar raises your insulin levels, which increase hunger, which increase the drop in your sugar level, which causes more hunger, which causes a pattern of overeating. So that's why when Tom says he's carb intolerant, it means he eats carbs, too many carbs, refined sugars in particular, and gets so fucking hungry that he wants to eat the entire taco bag.
I can have just like one package of M&Ms will like screw me up for days. It really gets the ball rolling downhill on my just love of carbs because I love them. They're so delicious.
I love carbs too.
They're delicious.
And Bob Lustig gives a great talk on this. He's a UCSF pediatric endocrinologist, I believe, and he's a big sugar is toxic kind of guy. Now, again, you can take extremes in every way.
He also destroyed what's-his-face on The Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
He destroyed Garth Davis. Like, I'm sorry, Garth. You got wrecked, son. You got rickety wrecked. It was a massacre. It wasn't even close.
To Garth's defense, the doctors had it out for him, and they definitely edited it. But
he walked into a trap, fool.
Yeah. You know, Admiral Akbar said it best. It's a trap!
It's a trap.
And Akbar was a vegan.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. He would only eat alien vegetables in a galaxy far away.
You know what's funny is Z was asked to be on that episode, but we had other stuff to do that day.
And we
they asked us like 4 days, like
4 days before. They're like, Zito, we want you to come and debate Garth Davis on the show. I'm like, this is dumb.
Z has a full schedule.
I do stuff.
He does.
We were shooting a pharmacy rap video. It's like, well, let me see, pharmacy rap video or spin my wheels in a dietary debate. That's not a debate. It's like, look, there's no one size fits all. It's sensationalist television. Yeah. You can pitch your thing. That's great. It works for you. Wonderful.
You keep saying there's no one size fits all, but the vegan guys, they want to say no. It's definitely one size fits all, and the one size is vegan.
And the reason they say that is it's not just a nutritional thing. It's an ethical and moral thing for them, and that's fine. But you have to admit that and go, we don't have the science to say that there's a one size fits all.
Now let me ask you, this is where it gets complicated. So they're working on lab grown meat, right? And like in 20 years' time, maybe lab grown meat is super cheap and available. So when we have that as an option, then it does seem to me, if the taste and quality and the health factors are all the same, it does seem to be unethical to kill animals in that scenario.
100%.
But for right now, I feel that our bodies do need meat. Like,
well, so everybody's different.
We're omnivorous.
Yeah, and the thing is, look, if you can eliminate the suffering of conscious animals, that's wonderful. You should try to do that.
Right.
Also, there's environmental impacts of raising livestock and that kind of thing. So, fake meat, I'm all for it. But then you have to look at the guys that are saying, well, no, any kind of meat, too much protein, blah blah blah, too much fat kills.
I think they'll change their tune immediately when there's no moral.
One would, or you're not trying to sell a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's the other thing. I ain't got a book. You know why? Because I can't read. What do we got there, Logan? How's our design coming?
Z-Dog is too ADD to write a book. He can't sit down
Squirrel
for the requisite amount of time. He needs to get online and like do live casts and stuff all the time. Let's see. Sherry says my sister has RA and fibromyalgia. Her RA is bad right now. Her hands are swollen and painful. That sounds no fun.
I got something swollen and painful. It's called an eagle on my face. Where am I? Hey. I kind of like this. I'm vegan for a few bites of the meal and then I touch the meat.
That's called the salad course. Z-Dog, you think fibromyalgia isn't real?
Isn't real? No, I didn't say that. I said the term end-stage fibromyalgia.
We covered this
is a joke about thinking fibromyalgia isn't real. Yeah.
We covered this actually through the lens of. By the way, did you hear the joke? Did you hear the guy on Twitter?
We did a show on this.
There was a guy on Twitter just recently about what you just said, like where he said, if I was ever going to have a daughter raped, of course I would want her to be raped by a master tactician who has an incredible mise-en-scene. And he was talking about Roman Polanski. But they pulled it from a series of tweets that were about what an evil asshole Roman Polanski is. Right? So when you take this one tweet out of context, makes it seem like he's saying, I want my daughter to be raped. He was saying the opposite. And he was saying everybody who's sticking up for Roman Polanski in Hollywood is an asshole.
Yeah, right.
Right? And so they've tarred and feathered this guy.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And that's the same thing. It's like you say end-stage fibro and people are like, oh, you think end-stage fibro's a thing? And then they think, you think fibro's not real?
Right.
And then,
I start talking shit about chronic Lyme disease. It gets confusing. And then it gets real.
Oh, we're going to do a thing on chronic Lyme disease, right?
You think so?
Because I was asking Z the other day and I was like, Z, I want to know what is up with chronic Lyme disease. Because there's this other disease that they get where they think that threads are growing out of them and stuff.
Oh, Morgellons.
It's called Morgellons disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to know what's up with that.
It's end-stage Morgellons is a disaster. That is a delusional parasitosis. It's real in that people suffer from it. Mm-hmm. It's not what they think it is. Let's see. What do we got here? Mo Money, Peace and Quiet. Hey, $22. Who gave us $2? Mark D. What's your opinion on ASMR? Mark D, thank you. I don't know what ASMR is. What's ASMR?
I hope you got your $2 worth, Mark.
Mark, follow up. Spell it out for me. I'm a dummy. And as you know now, my opinion is going to be worse shit because I'm like, ASMR? Well, $2? What can I make up for $2?
Here's the thing. I think anal suckage, motherfucking... I don't know.
Dicks. Yeah. Let's go out here. First, let's check in with Logan, make sure we're doing it. What? You going already to the Sell No More hoodie?
I'm doing so much stuff.
Man.
I'm trying to make it good.
Okay, well, I'm going to double check that before you make it live because that makes me nervous. So we're working on merchandise because we like stuff that is cool, and also people have been asking. So the boys and I are working on incredibly ironic merchandise. So stay tuned, and you can go to zdogmd.myshopify.com to check out the merch. Need more pens, Philip Adam. We can't sell pens on that bullshit shop, can we?
We can.
All right, pens.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna sell like something called like the ultimate pen.
The ultimate pen.
And it's gonna be the best pen of all time.
And it's just gonna be a Bic.
It's gonna be this one.
Have a seat, Tom Heineber.
You know what, guys? Let's talk about life. Let's talk about Bitcoin.
How's the audio?
How's the
audio? Is it good? Because we're testing a new mic. Z-Dog leggings are the only thing I will support. Allie Stone. I think they have leggings.
Ooh, we can do leggings.
Yeah, we can do leggings. Yeah. You got leggings? Okay, dude. Put a bunch of penises on them. Because women love that.
How about
penis leggings?
We'll ask Allie to design the leggings right now. What do you want to see on them? Because we'll make Logan
let
do
us
it.
Know. The audio's good. Give us the G-string, please.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let's see if Mike gave us the ASMR. Mark. What? Autonomous sensory meridian response is a term, says Peace and Quiet, for an experience characterized by a static-like or tingling sensation on the skin that typically begins. Someone used Google.
On the scalp.
Okay, another stupid Medicaid recipient? Crunchy Taco? Oh, shit. I didn't say that. I just read it.
There are people...
Well, Mark, if that's what it is, I have no idea what it is because I haven't learned about it. And it sounds like a...
Shannon says Doc Vader merch. Yeah, but
Disney.
Disney's gonna
Disney.
sue us.
We don't need to be sued by Disney because we don't profit from Doc Vader otherwise. What's the difference in your POTS? I think she means postural orthostatic tachycardic syndrome. That's another discussion we'll talk about another time. Look up ASMR videos on YouTube. They're creepy as hell.
Ooh.
Now we're talking.
We'll have to look them
I
up.
like
Maybe
that.
this is today's show.
Michael Stein, I'm done with people telling me I'm a drug addict for wanting salt water in my veins. Oh, maybe a POTS patient, M. Velas, but I didn't see the full thread on that. Dude, we made $22 just sitting here like assholes.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bitch!
That pays for the Chipotle we're gonna go to.
He lost his damn dude.
By the way, did you hear that Chipotle's redoing their queso?
I heard that.
I'm excited about it.
I heard that.
I am excited.
I am not a Chipotle devotee like you are, but I will get diarrhea there occasionally.
Michael says, since bypass, I have a vitamin D deficit, but I feel freaking great. Doc wants to give intravenous now. I'm like, please no. Any tips?
Vitamin D's a scam, man. That's what I think.
What do you think about taking vitamins in general?
Total scam.
Total scam?
Well, no, that's not true. So, like, obviously, pregnant women should take folate. People with deficiencies like vitamin B12, folate deficiencies. People with documented deficiencies like Michael with his vitamin D. Or was it Michael? Who was it? Somebody.
Michael said I had an autonomic function testing at Vanderbilt right before Thanksgiving, and my hyperangiogenic response was through the roof because of a stimulated nerve. Can I tell you a story about Vanderbilt?
Please.
So I went to a Vanderbilt basketball game, and I bought a hat because I was visiting my cousins in Nashville. And as I was going back through the airport, the woman that worked at Starbucks was like, "Oh, you go to Vanderbilt? Aren't you a smart young man?" And I was like, "Yes, I do. I'm a medical student there."
You are amazing. Like, those of us who have to pay our dues at an actual top-notch college, like...
You know what? For about 30 seconds while I got my my green tea and lemonade,
Yeah.
I got to feel like I was...
How did it feel? Was it worth it?
It felt great.
Was it worth the sacrifice?
It felt
that you put
really
in?
great. But then I looked at my my bank account, and suddenly it was negative $300,000. So that part wasn't cool. But
And the opportunity cost of your 20s being wasted, and...
dude, by the way, I had this account, my bank account this morning, one of them, was completely drained when I woke up.
What?
But it was just a glitch. And
Oh.
I was freaking out for like 30 seconds or something. Like,
Wow.
I was like, this is insane.
Jesus, man, who are you banking with?
Tom, did you get your what? What? Did you get
Tom,
your
did you get your
transition
transition
lenses?
lenses?
I did.
Yep.
But then I lost them. So
I wore mine the other day on the show. My bifocals, my progressive bifocals. There needs to be a way to find better providers, members of the Z-Packs and believers in Health 3.0. Well,
do you know about
we could work on that. Hey, Alex Woo's here. Tom commits stolen valor every time he dresses up and plays doctor. Stolen valor. Dude, that's hilarious.
that's a term.
Fuck this guy, Woo. You're right. This guy's a dick. It's a stolen term. Yeah, Woo stole the term stolen valor.
Yeah, you stole that term, Will.
A turntable health hoodie would be nice, by the way, like the one in your 7 years music
We're
video.
making
George.
one.
We're making it right now, George. It's going to be a limited edition.
He's been hoarding them all for himself.
That's
like
what
a
I do.
jerk.
That's what I do.
Dude, by the way, do you like this poo emoji I got you that's right behind you? Because it's dope. I picked this up at Walmart, people, and it is a piggy bank.
I'm telling you, there are 4,000 rupees in the colon. You just go with a scope and take it out. Okay? Okay, buddy? Usually I listen to your podcast. I don't have Facebook, so this is exciting. Rebecca Marlett.
Oh.
Thanks, Rebecca.
I'm a podcast person myself, too. I do the podcast when I listen back to our episodes, and I do podcasts for, like, I do Sam Harris's podcast. By the way, Sam Harris had an amazing one on CRISPR the other day.
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
Did you listen to it?
I haven't
yet?
listened to it, but I saw it.
Really good. And
Saw it on my feed.
one of the women that's working on CRISPR was on talking about the technology. And Sam Harris was like
Gene editing.
doom and glooming her about like, what if the wealthy get a hold of it and then there's massive wealth inequality and it's like Gattaca and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, we're several decades away from that, Sam, at minimum. I'm bummed because I feel like my kids are going to grow up to be like Mongoloids, because like there's going to be like better kids who use CRISPR. So I'm gonna have kids in like 5 years probably, and then in like 20 years, they're
they'll
gonna
all
be
be
out
crisped.
competed
They'll all be
by.
crisped,
I'm gonna be like, you have a very narrow window,
Right.
Okay, to make your mark on the world. Succeed.
Buy Bitcoin.
Yes, exactly.
And sell Bitcoin.
I'll be like, you don't even need to succeed because I'll just give you some Bitcoin. You'll be fine.
Yep.
Set you up.
Yep.
Small Bitcoin trust.
A small Bitcoin trust. Completely revocable family Bitcoin trust.
Yes, exactly.
I'm sure there's none of those. Okay, I just got on and I see a giant poo.
That's right.
Says
That's right.
John Europa.
Why would it be any different?
Well,
Why?
Where else do you think you would be right now than with a poo? Turntable health hoodies. Where are we at? Wow, there's a lot of comments today. This is unusual for YouTube. Usually YouTube is quiet. Now all the comments. See what I hate about fucking YouTube Live? They just disappear after we keep it up. They're like gone. So we got to read them now. Oh, $5. Veej Crowley gave us $5 from Super Chat. Thank you, Veej. I want black leggings, lounge pants with a red Z-Dog logo. God damn. Where'd it go? Down heartbeat down the leg.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Actually, a good use of the logo.
Yeah.
All right, Veej. Your comment has been noted. Thank you for the $5. Hey, Logan. We need leggings with the Z-Dog EKG logo going down the leg. It's not lame. Someone gave us $5 to make them.
Tessa says, are there any shirts left? Tessa, last time I checked, there were still 5 shirts left, so I think you can get one if you go right now.
Yeah, you got to get on there.
They're about to, we don't have control over the supply because we're using somebody else to fulfill it. So.
Yep.
Do you have set streaming schedules? Oh, hell no.
Hell no, Nick Burgers.
We just go live all the time, Nick. We're
it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
That's what we do. Z Z-Dog and Z-Dog merchandise. Everyone loves pets and meds, Philip Mondahar. Yeah. Nice use of emojis, Philip.
Trump just started a war in the Middle East. I mean, duh. I mean,
did he?
What else is new?
Oh, with the whole Jerusalem recognition thing? No one cares, dude. The Middle East.
Everything Trump does every day of his life is stupid. So it's like.
It doesn't make any difference. That's the one thing I noticed about Trump being elected. I was worried about the end of the world, and then I realized it doesn't matter at all because no one cares in the end. He talks, he makes the news, but nothing actually changes in the world.
We all just keep going on doing whatever we were doing before. And,
until the bomb goes off. Let's see. Those leggings sound cool. Sherry M. Speaking of EKGs, there's a new digital stethoscope that gives a 1-lead EKG on your phone as well. Technology.
Didn't you have one of these?
I did. It's
They sent you one.
They sent me one.
Yeah, to test out. What'd you think? Did you like it? He's not into the fancy Steth technology.
I like the old Steth, man. Like where you
Which
just
is
put
interesting
that
too
shit
because
on the
Z's a real technology guy.
I am, but when it comes to my shit like that, I think it's all about the ritual of it. It's not about the technology. So it's about touching the person, pretending to listen. That's really what it is. Tom is anti-Trump. Had no idea.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like people that are intelligent, and he's the dumbest person in America. It's crazy that we live in a world where I'm smarter than the president and sexier than the sexiest man alive. Because if you see Blake Shelton as the sexiest man alive.
Oh my God, dude. You are sexier than Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton's not a good-looking guy. I don't get it. So... Tom is anti-stupid shit. Yeah, that's right. I hate...
Oh, are we getting yelled at?
I don't know. I don't think so. But if we are, fuck you.
Too bad. It's business hours and we can talk shit.
That's right.
You two have ever been in Switzerland? Have we ever been in Switzerland?
I want to go to Switzerland. I have this dream perfect life where I take my family on a Swiss ski vacation. This is my my fantasy in my head. I'm like, well, I'm gonna have perfect children. We're gonna drink hot cocoa, and then we're gonna go skiing on the Matterhorn. Yes.
I just got a glimpse into the white man's mind, and it frightened me.
I'll be like an E-Trade commercial. I'll check in on my portfolio from the slopes.
But the strange thing is, you're going to be wearing one of Shinesty's Christmas suits. So check this out. Right. Tom says he's going to wear this when he goes skiing, and Logan's going to wear the Jewish version. It's going to be amazing, especially since Trump's going to blow up the Middle East. So.
What else is new?
I don't know, dude.
Trump would be like, "Listen, the thing is, we need more glass, so I've decided to level the Middle East." Turns out it's all sand over there.
It's all sand. Oh, there's Tad.
Tad, what are you doing?
There it is.
I saw some good messages. But yeah, I'm going to Tahoe, and I'm definitely going to wear that. You guys rock. Every video is completely on point with the issues we all face and the aspects of... I'm screwing up your comment.
Medical.
Keep on keeping on. You guys are our voice from the front lines. Mad love. Really, Z
Stephanie
is.
Smith.
I just help out.
Smith. Thank you, Stephanie. That's nice of you.
Z's the voice because he lived it. I never lived it.
Did I not live it?
Although I do, I get a lot of it at home. Yeah, here's the thing that we don't talk about this a lot, but like when you're the spouse of a medical professional, I get it all day, every day. Because in order to be a good spouse, I have to, unlike Z, I have to listen and allow her to decompress. I don't just run away when someone's talking to me, you know? So, this is a good idea to turn on the lights. But like, every time she comes home from work, like there is a certain decompression period that has to happen, and I have to be present for that and engaged in it. So I do feel like I'm there at work. I'm like, oh, Susan did what? That bitch. How dare she? Doesn't she know you never plug in the vent that way? It's like, I get really involved
Just
with
because
it.
this brings it full circle to the RTs being dicks to each other, which apparently might be a thing. So like RTs are always bad-mouthing other RTs.
Yeah.
And also me, they're always bad-mouthing me for not making them a specific video. And I'm like, bitch, where's my budget? Okay, the pharmacist gave us a budget to make a rap video, and we made them a dope rap video. Okay, where are y'all? Where's your society? They actually reached out to me to have me speak at some big RT thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, here's my speaking fee. And they're like, oh, no, we broke. We were thinking do it for free. And I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are that you're going to have me fly to some fucking city and do a talk for your thing for free like I don't have a family and bills and shit?
It's insane. Well, here's
insane.
The thing that's most insane. Like, we put up T-shirts the other day, and they're $40, which we make a little bit of profit on, like $10 a shirt. But people were like, some people were like, $40 for a T-shirt. It's like, dude, do you go to McDonald's and be like, $6.95 for 30 chicken nuggets? Good day, sir. You know, it's like,
I do that.
stuff costs money, man.
I'm always haggling
I'm
at
not the
Taco
one who
Bell.
made everything cost money. Talk to Trump. He did that.
Tom listens to someone and then uses his time with Z as his decompression time. That's probably true.
Kim said, my husband is an RN, Tom, so I totally get it. And then Shannon said, Tom, I'm right there with you. Yeah. I mean, this is a big thing. Did you? Okay, so now you guys, you and your wife, are both medical
Right.
professionals.
So we don't vent with each other.
There's no venting, right?
No.
Because you're like, I got my stuff, you got your stuff.
Yep.
Don't burden me, I won't burden you.
That's
like
right. We both come home and
it's
like
a don't ask, don't tell policy.
That's what it is. It's mutually assured destruction. In fact, I remember this happened a few times.
Yeah.
So how was your day? And we look at each other like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to ask that. Never mind. Never mind.
yeah.
We don't need to talk. We know exactly how the day
you know
was.
how my day was.
It was not good.
It was shitty.
Right. There was feces. There were administrators. There was stool. Here's a bad RT joke. What kind of flow you got? Linoleum. Oh, flow. You see flow?
I don't get it.
Because like I don't either. Common. Thank you for that. Or not. I'm an RT married to an RN, Nate or AL. So
Robert says 25% profit margin is terrible. It is terrible, Robert.
he's lying. We make more profit than that. I don't know what it is, but if it's 25%, you're fired.
It's only 25%.
What supplier are you using? This is horrible.
Well, this is the thing. Is like we don't want to print or ship the T-shirts because
Right, so
that's
we
a
have
lot
to
of work. So
go
we
through-
go
yeah.
through like this third-party thing.
Right,
it's
right.
just like a way to get T-shirts to you guys.
Yeah,
really.
we actually don't. We were more about getting the shirts out there. Here's a bad. Okay, so we got the bad RT joke. What else do we got? Y'all are real and I love it, Michael Stone. Thank you, Michael Stone. Tom listens to someone. Oh, the studios are his meditation egg, Sabrina Wilhelm.
That's true.
That's probably
Except
true.
I come here and Z yells at me. He's like, "Why this T-shirt's only 25% profit, Tom Heidelberg?"
And then the guy next door who teaches test prep yells at all of us.
Yeah.
Hey, you fuckers are so loud. It's like, no, it's actually Tom. I actually whisper. I whisper talk like NPR.
He's like, "You guys are always over there, just screaming like random swear words and stuff," and I'm like, "Bitch, what the fuck?" No, I'm sorry. He's over there teaching test prep right now. Sorry, guy. I thought your wife was a radiologist, C-Dog. They never deal with stool.
Robert Bowman. No, but she did internal medicine for 3 years with me, board certified in it, and then saw the folly of her ways.
Yeah, that's true.
And her pain is a particular type of pain. It's not stool pain. It's worse. Common Graffa, we're killing him. We're killing him because we didn't get his linoleum joke. Please post this. I'm an RN from a small town in Ohio, and my fellow nurses will not believe that you read
both
my.
read
No,
my
we're done
comment
with
live.
Stephanie
Sorry
Smith
for the
because M. Bellis just gave us
fangirl
$5.
moment. No, I love you, Stephanie. But
We
now
love
we
you,
got to move
Stephanie.
on to M. Serious about some way to find Health 3.0 / ZPAC providers would be amazing. Also cover pods sometimes. That would be amazing. My dream.
So-
I'm glad you brought this back up again because, okay, so like there is this guy, Dave Ramsey. He's a financial guy who I turned Logan onto because Logan was so in debt. It was crazy, just up to his eyeballs.
Can't hear Tom.
And Logan just told me off from the other room.
I believe the term was fucking.
But he has this thing called endorsed local provider, ELP. So it's like a fiduciary who you can go on and get a fiduciary, right? Who's like somebody that they've vetted and is not retarded.
Got it.
Maybe we should have like the endorsed provider. You know what I mean? Like, we know they're a member of the Z-Pack. They're not going to be terrible, awful, burned out.
It's
you
hard
know.
though, right? Because we all know like docs that we would refer our family members to or whatever. But like all they have to do is piss one person off and then everybody hates you forever. It's hard. It's a very personal thing. Hard to make these blanket things. Speaking of calm whisperers, Z-Doc should do a Bob Ross parody. Philip, I think that's a great idea. There's a tiny little bird over here. Over here we have a book that we pulled out called Pandemic. It's like pandemic but with pain.
Oh my God, no, we should do a Bob Ross parody, but it's like a administrator with a graph.
This
is a great idea,
here's
right?
a tiny little Prescani score. You know,
You
the
see,
age caps.
over here we have a huge bump where we increase productivity 13%.
That's right. It's a happy little administrator here, and here's a happy little Jayco. We're gonna draw a little happy little Jayco right here.
Can we not use the R word? Those of us in the mental health community hear it enough.
He's always using.
Oh,
that
did
word.
I use it? I'm sorry. I apologize.
I meant to actually correct him just now, but then I thought, let's see if anyone catches it, and Sabrina caught it.
Listen, you guys have to understand, I'm still basically a child, all right? It's not that long ago I was hanging out in frat houses and stuff.
Actually, it took me a long time to expunge that word from my vocabulary, probably just in the last year, because...
Merge suggestion, lanyards and badge holders. Yeah, we need to do badge holders, bro.
I know, but
we don't know
who's
how to
going
do
to
it.
buy a badge holder, though? That's weird.
Plus, they only cost like $3, you know?
That's true. And you get them at the conferences for free.
You know what the 25% margin is on $3? It's like 10 cents.
You got to sell them for like $40.
You guys rock. Keep up the good work, nursing student in Central Oregon. I accept Tom and his Bitcoin. How dare you? Bitcoin's the future of currency, woman.
Z, you look a little P-kid.
Pecked.
Z pros. P-kid?
Peeked?
Poked?
Pecked?
I don't know what that means, but I'll take offense, and then I'll move on. This is my study break. Studying nursing, currently in EMT. I love you guys. Greetings from Iceland.
Dude.
Maria Haraldsdottir.
I want to go to Iceland.
I do too, because
Yeah.
I want to meet Bjork. She's like my crush.
That's another place where I feel I'm going to have like a wonderful ski vacation with my
Exactly.
future family.
On a volcano
Yeah.
slopes, yeah.
Checking in, except this time I'm on Fidelity instead of E-Trade. I'm like, portfolio's still going up, people.
Actually, you see, Tom, if you were really a rich white guy, you
Yeah.
would talk about dimensional funds, which are open only to institutional investors or those with very high asset wealth managers.
Yes.
And they have very low expense ratios, and they're able to allocate their portfolios in a very, let's just say, unorthodox way.
Tim said not all nurses are women, Tom. Did I say all nurses were women?
Tim Jennings?
Did I say that?
You did not say that.
I didn't mean to say it.
You implied it with your manly bullshit. But
Hashtag me too.
hashtag Z2.
Hashtag Z too.
Merces
for the win.
mercies
I want
for the
to do a male nurse video where we do it's like Magic Mike style.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think you can sexualize men and it's okay. You know?
It's beyond okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nothing to
There's
do
very
with-
few people that you can attack in our society, you know? White people are okay, lawyers, and most men.
Most men.
Yeah.
And the only accent you're allowed to do is an Indian accent.
That's right. If you're Z.
Apparently, if you're anyone. FP Doc here listening while clicking boxes. John, man. Click, 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 click. I've seen more male nurses than women, to be honest, Tammy Goulet. That's awesome. That means we've hit a tipping point. I need a Z-Dog hoodie. Okay, Ben Leach. Let's leave them with this. Today, we'll have hoodies up, turntable hoodies. It is Z-Dog. Just go to zdoghoodie.com and click the shop link at the top. That's the easiest.
That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. And we're going to kiddo home, have to go buy Sherry Ann. Bye,
Well,
Sherry.
we gotta go too, Sherry.
That's right.
You didn't hang up on us. We hung up on
Hung
you.
up on you. It's
That's
not
right.
you. It's us. It's us and you.
It's us and you. It's us that we gotta go before you gotta go.
Merces. Male nurse purses. Merchandise. Philip Mondahar. We
Listen.
need to do that. Merce.
No. That's a big solid no.
Philip gave us money. Okay? Be nice to him.
Med student checking in. Great to see you at ASAP
The American
conference
College of
in Denver.
Osteopathic
So sad though I
Emergency.
didn't get to see Tom or Logan. I know he didn't bring me.
And look, Denver Regala.
And Denver has legal weed too.
That's right.
Come on, bro.
Both Denver Regala and Denver.
Although we have legal weed now too, so I don't need to travel. But the
true.
the snowboarding's dope.
This is actually,
Denver.
that's just his bong right here. See it?
Bro, listen to me. Okay, just check this out. Check this out for a second. Okay, what if the core reactor of the Death Star was dangerously exposed to a 2-meter exhaust port? I mean, it's stupid, right? It's just stupid, right? It's so stupid. Why are we blowing up right now?
Yeah, it's cool about this guy. He actually can discharge his firearm.
Is that some kind of euphemism?
Check it.
Am I being sexually harassed?
You guys ready for this, CPAC? You're about to get shot.
Do it. Dude, you nailed my 2-meter exhaust port with not even using the computer.